Hey, it's Chris with C&H Auto Accessories and coming from the Las Vegas SEMA show. And what do we have here? Well, we have the new Grenadie. And I tell you, if you're not familiar with it, this is actually a new vehicle. It just came out recently. And I know I already had customers coming to the shop looking for accessories for this. And I was so unhappy to say I didn't have anything for it. Well, here I'm at the show and I am looking for accessories and I have found some. So come around the back over here and let's take a look. You can take a look at the vehicle as we're going back here. It's a great looking vehicle, and I tell you, it is a real off-road vehicle. This the gentleman, it's got a great story behind it. So if you ever take time to learn about this vehicle, basically the guy was a Land Rover fan, and of course they stopped making his favorite vehicle. So know what he did? He decided he's going to make his own, and this is what we got here. So I got Alan here, and Alan is actually is this your company, Alan?
Diabolical Inc is, yes.
Okay, good. He's going to tell you some products they have made, accessories for this vehicle. So we have something we could sell for you. So if you don't mind, Alan?
No problem. So my name's Alan. I'm with Diabolical Inc. I'm the owner. We've been making Jeep and Bronco accessories, storage enclosures, and stuff since 2016. Bronco a couple of years ago when it finally came out. And now that the Grenadier's here, you know, they had a need for the same thing. Especially when the seats are folded, there's a 7-inch drop to the floor. So we made a floor height, full level, lock in, lock out drawer system. What separates us from everybody else in the industry is we're all aluminum. We're 500-pound rated slides, so they're 250 per side. So it's extremely strong. We have side-to-side dividers and front-to-back dividers that come with every kit. That way you've got almost 39 inches of width that you can put something in that's longer that other boxes, drawer systems that are out there are only 2 small drawers that go front to back, so you're only 30 inches deep. So certain things are a little bit longer than that. So again, lock out also, so you release it, close it. We just came out with our leveling sides that go all the way over. You also have a removable panel here that hinges up so you can still get to the access panel back here where a jack sits and where some companies are making it a mount for a compressor to go in and stuff like that.
So Alan, quick question. I do a lot of drop ships besides doing installs in the store. How is this for installation wise for someone who's more of a novice?
Extremely easy. It's 4 bolts that go into the floor at the D-ring mount. You pull the D-rings out or the track system out. You set our drawer in place. You open it up and you put the 4 bolts in.
So you're using all the factory mounts?
Correct.
Oh, that's great.
And what's really cool too, that sets us apart, is this is a removable top. So it's spin knobs that hold it in place. Round plastic spin knobs that hold each panel, top panel in place. So you have those off while you're installing the floor, you know, putting this into the 4 bolts in the floor, and then you put the forward panel on, put the spin knobs on to lock it down, and then do this because you can reach in here and grab them.
Nice.
So
you guys really thought it out.
So it makes it easy. Everything that we do is a DIY. Everything bolts to an existing factory mount. There's no drilling, there's no modification of the vehicle, our product, nothing.
I tell you, I know when we're installing at the shop, that's a nice factor. And again, you know, more than 40% of our stuff is now being drop shipped. That's the name of the game today.
Yep.
So something like this, I would say that anyone should be able to do it from the way you describe it. Obviously, I haven't installed it because it's the first time I've seen it, but from the way he's talking, I said, that's easy. I'm scale of 1 to 10, 2, 3.
Super easy.
Yeah. So.
It's super easy. And even easier still is our mid-deck shelf. This is all aluminum. It comes with 2 dividers in it. This will hold 200 pounds.
Wow, that's a lot of weight.
So this is aluminum, but the main mount here that attaches to the 2 factory D-rings is steel. So all you do is pull those D-rings out, put the bracket in place, put your D-rings back in place, and now you can still have function. And the beauty of this being steel is now you can do all those different magnetic lights for underneath to give you more light down here since all the lights are up above. And this top panel goes on with the same spin knobs.
Oh, okay.
So you can actually take this off if you need to for taller items for that time frame.
So it's very quick to take on and off. That's great.
Yep. And then again, it gets 2 dividers with it. We also made, because we had asked, people get asking, they want to do the drawer system and this, but this isn't enough height for a fridge.
Oh.
So what we did is we made a riser that would bolt onto the main frame, and then the top, the tray, the mid-deck tray goes on top of it, so you get an extra 4 inches of height. So now you can put a 15 to 16 inch fridge underneath this.
Oh, this looks great for overlanding.
And then this is our all-inclusive upper deck, which again, it's all aluminum.
Nice.
And that is huge compared to the options that are out there. And we don't do any drilling again. This is 2 mount points from the factory. You pull those plastic covers off that are up there, and you put this system up, and you put our longer bolts back in, and that's what holds the whole system up in place.
Nice. I'm impressed. I tell you, if you have this vehicle and you're crying the blues because no one's making anything for it, well, guess what? There is some stuff out there for it. So if you see something you like here, you can give us a call at C&H Auto Accessories. I will not be on our website at this time, but the best thing is call us. We can go ahead and get your pricing and give you a lead time on any of these products. And of course, any of this stuff we can also install for you as well. So if you live in South Florida, we got you covered. If you don't, we got you covered. Anything else, Alan?
No, I mean, we do have, if you want to go up and look in the side, one thing that the Ineos doesn't have from the factory is it doesn't have a rear seat armrest or cup holder.
Really?
So we actually made a cup holder armrest system that goes right in that still allows you to pull the armrest out and fold the seats down flat.
Oh, let's go see it. It's not that I get to come here that often, so we have to do it.
So I'll let you get in there with the camera.
Okay.
So that's what it looks like. Let me lift the seat up. That way you can see the whole thing. So we actually have a hard mount. There's a frame system under here, and we do a mount here on this bolt on both sides that goes under the seat, which then allows, you can get in there closer and look at the forward cup holders. You see that there's spin knobs that hold that onto that under seat mount. So that way, that's what keeps everything in place. And it's a perfect height for adults being back here and having an armrest.
That's nice.
And you actually get 4 cup holders, and you still have access to the plugins for your phone for charging and accessories.
By the way, just FYI, do you know how he came up with the name for this vehicle?
The Grenadier?
Yeah.
No.
It's his favorite bar where they actually sat there with his friends.
and drew it out?
Yeah, and they named it after the bar. That's the English for you, right?
I always have
his favorite pub, but not really a bar, you know?
I always have people that ask me, you know, about the vehicle, and I tell them it's stout, it's solid, it runs extremely well. It's got a great driveline system with the BMW. I tell them it's the best version of a cross between maybe a G-Wagon and a Range Rover.
Yeah, it's a lot better price than a G-Wagon.
For the average person.
Yeah.
So it's a really good vehicle.
I actually like a lot of the old school how it's set up. You know, this is for, you know, I know I like the modern stuff too, but man, do I love old school. You know, you got a lot of buttons in there. You don't have the touch screens, and for me, it's like, you know, those things don't break as often. You know, so I like some of the things here for attaching and stuff. So I mean,
and I'm an aircraft mechanic by trade, so having that kind of like the aviation.
Yeah, with the little buttons up top. You know,
it's pretty cool.
There's a lot of videos on this. This is my first time, except for I actually, when the guy came in the store, I didn't get a good chance to look at his vehicle. He was interested in, like I said, accessories, and I'm like on my computer. You know, we have probably a couple 100,000 things available to us. Nothing came up for this Force thing, and I was like, "This is such a good-looking truck." And when I saw this, I was like, "Oh, got to do a video," you know. So
and it's all American made.
I like that too. You know, it's better quality that way. Again, Alan, thank you for taking your time with me. I really appreciate it.
In.
And again, I'm Chris with C&H Auto Accessories, and we're coming from the Las Vegas show at SEMA show, and we're here. I'm sorry, what's the name of your company one more time?
Diabolical Inc.
Diabolical Inc. So if you like what you see, give us a call. I'll put the phone number on the bottom of this YouTube video as well as our address, and I'll be talking to Alan real soon because I'm sure he'll give me all the specs I need to sell the product. Again, I'm Chris with C&H, and don't forget to like us and subscribe. This way you stay up to date with products that maybe no one else is showing you, but we are.